All right, hello everyone. Welcome to this presentation of the Owlet tournament here on twitch.tv/CommanderHuy. Tonight we got a cross-divisional matchup between the Furious Unicorns taking on Nap Time here. All right, so welcome to the broadcast booth now. I'm Commander Huey. Joining me is former third round pick and Furious Unicorns player Viddas. Now, both teams come in. They're playing poorly after their hot and very quick starts. Furious Unicorns in stage one, they were 5-1 and have slowed down tremendously here and have only gone 1-3 here in stage two. Meanwhile, Naptime started out 2-0, including going 2-0 in the preseason, but have gone a terrible 1-7 since. So, how badly do you think these teams need a win right here? I mean, they were both playing pretty poorly, so.
Well, nap time's going to need it just because to reestablish some dominance upon the rest of the league. As you said, they were 1-7 since getting a win against a team like the FU would establish a name for themselves. Meanwhile, Furious gets back on the road with a win today.
All right. Now take a look at the standings here. Don't forget, it's the top four from each division that get in. Of course, this is cross-divisional here. Nap time towards the bottom here, though we're still a little early, approaching the halfway mark, so wins are going to start. These games are actually going to start having to become must-wins for them. And meanwhile, Phoenix Unicorns barely holding on to that last spot, the 4 seed in the snowy division here at 6-4. Don't envy us. Right behind them at 5-5, only down to Oasis on map differential. So these are going to be very important games for them. Who do you think
Very
is going to
much,
come out
yes.
with victory for this one?
Nap time might come out hard, fight hard, might come out with fire, but in the end, it's probably going to be Furious taking the win.
All right. So, as we mentioned before, your former Furious Unicorns member. Just give us a little insight into how it kind of was in the Furious
Well, right now,
Unicorns.
right now our carry was our off tank and our off supports. Our main tanks and DPS weren't as good as those two per se. They weren't the carries, but don't underestimate them because they will pop off at a moment's notice.
All right. So again, we should be getting started sometime soon. I'll put that in the casters already. Um, so then they kind of just know already. But so these, again, I've said these are two pretty poor teams in nap time. Their last result was against Los Muertos. They went down 4-0 to them. They lost to them. And Furious Unicorns, their last result, rinse and shine. It's been their first win in stage two. First win since stage one. They beat Rinse and Shine 3-2, so a very close one, a tight contested. They had to win the last two maps in order to win that one. So, again, for Furious Unicorns, after this, they got Aftermath, a 3-7 team. So another poor performing team, you'd say on paper here. So
Getting a win against slumping teams would always be good.
right.
Oh yeah.
Nap time.
If F,
Oh, sorry. You can
go ahead.
Oh, okay.
If
All
F
right.
gets the win today, they might snowball their confidence into next week's game, and that might give them a good result. Our team likes to snowball.
All right. For nap time, however, for them, they get the second worst team in the Owlet in Lotus, who are currently sitting at 1-8 right now. So it's gonna be. So if they don't pick up a win here, maybe they can pick up this one here. I covered their last game against Los Muertos. They weren't there in the first half. It didn't seem like they showed up. In the second half, though, they really picked it up and they were able to put up a fight. And I was saying maybe they can carry that momentum into this game. And I mean, they're kind of given a bone here with poor team, I guess you'd say,
Mm-hmm.
in Lotus. No offense to them, but I mean they're just the record 1-8. So just saying this on paper, of course, to be
Yeah, that
positive.
8% win rate is not looking good for them right
Yeah.
now. Just
Yep.
about, if my math is correct, which it usually isn't.
Again, both these teams. This is the last week of Stage 2 here. Then
Hmm.
we're gonna head into a bye week, so there'll be a week off. Then we'll pick things up again with more outlet action. Are we ready to go? I think we might be.
I think
Good.
so.
It's it already, folks. So I'm just seeing if they are ready to go. All right, so it looks like it's going to be nap time on the blue and Furious Unicorns on the red. Not going to really matter too much because we're going to Ilios here, a control point map. So,
Mm.
all right. Some
Ilios, huh?
players. Yep, Ilios will be the first map. Then we'll be heading to Dorado next. Then it
Mm.
is going to be, believe, Numbani and then Anubis to end it out. And then we have Rialto as the tiebreaker. And if Rialto ends in a rare tie, then we will go to Nepal for the final. So possibly six maps. Correction here, but could very well
Sounds
be 4 or 5.
sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Now for Ilios, what do you expect to see from this first round?
I played against Nap Time. I think they're just gonna run kind of standard composition. Depends. They seem to be kind of going with the meta though. They do have a Widow player or a sniper more of in Deep Inside and Brave PLM. Each of
Hmm.
them can both play snipers. So I'd say Ferris is going to be difficult here. But I've also played against Furious Unicorns, in scrims and in one match, and well, the last time I did it, I mean, uh, Furious Unicorns, they did not have their hit scan player, so the fair was pretty dominant. But it looks like they've got their hit scan player in, so
They have Loner, who's
yeah.
their McCree specialist, and if he's unchecked, he will run train on nap time and give them a rude awakening.
Right. So, who do you think is going to be kind of the X factor here in this match for
Hmm.
either team?
Well, for Ilios, it's going to be a lot of pressure on Cornish and whoever's the support is for nap time. Just because the heal potential on these maps is far too great, and it's very much required to even stay in the fights.
All right, then. So we should be ready to go. They accidentally kicked somebody, but they should be up and running once again.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Quig, he's back in.
And there we go. Let's see.
Up, they got to double check the profiles. They always have to make the profiles public. Um, so again, we'll just go over some matchups that we'll see later tonight. Don't forget some upcoming matchups. 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be at that one. MSXL versus clickforehead.exe. That one on twitch.tv/Luna Gameplays 24. And the 9:30 matchup, Banned by the Way versus Top Ramen. That is on twitch.tv/Necra Gaming. For all the other matchups, check the Owlet Discord and the match announcements.
Exciting games coming up. You do not want to miss this.
Yep. All right. Still have to check the profiles. All right. So I'm gonna ask you a quick question because since we're still waiting around, there's been talks of Overwatch, or sorry, not Overwatch, Owlet World Cup. I mean, how would you like to? I mean, how do you think that would work out, or would you like to participate in it?
Well, I would have to. Hmm. I'd have to pass up on that just because. Yeah. But still, World Cup Outlet is basically dominated by EU and NA servers, so it wouldn't be as intensive as, say, something like have teams from North Korea, Sweden, Finland. I mean, Outlet's basically predominantly, like I said, NA, EU, some South America.
Right. I mean, I've heard that they're planning on doing like it based on time zones. I feel that'd be interesting.
That'll be very good, actually.
Like EST and PST. Although I'm not really sure who lives in the Mountain Time Zone. Mountain Time Zone seems like pretty deserted to me. All right, I think we are ready to go.
And we're going to. And here we go.
Here. Perfect.
Let's see what we got.
Now
All
arriving
right,
at
finally,
Ilios.
here we go. First map, a little late here, and it's Lighthouse here. I mean, what are your opinions on this map? I mean, I kind of enjoy it. I like that there's the two sides, so you can't really. It's harder to go through the sides, mostly because you always got to be weary of boops, and so it kind of makes it. Most teams
It's
just
a very
run
scary
down the middle.
Lucio map, a very scary Roadhog map, but I find the most fun playing Reaper on this map just because of all of the flanks and potential hop arounds on the roofs. Plus, so much high ground. There's could be playing Widow here.
Right. Well,
And it looks like
so far, although they could very well just switch up the comps since they're both in the spawn rooms. So far it doesn't look to be Widow here.
And it looks like Naptime is going to be running a bunker comp.
They're gonna run the bunker, but they got the Pharah too here with the loner McCree specialists. It's very tough to play the Pharah around him. I had scrims a few days ago, and blue gonna go with the Junkrat here. It's an interesting pick.
Junkrat into Pharah is very difficult, but it's not impossible.
Especially if loner can take out the Pharah pretty quickly and easily. I would say this is very doable. Though Sci-Fan, he's going to swap over to the Reinhardt instead of the Ursa. And we are underway here. Round 1. Map 1. Ilios.
It looks like they're equal in terms of tank line strength. They have the same supports, and they're essentially playing the same DPS. But the far on this map can go and check.
7 cents going down early here. They're going to get rezzed up. Oh, Brave PLM goes down to loner. And you see how tough it is to go against. There's the stun, Beeflard, and at Naptime just going to retreat here for a full
And
reset.
Kachunks gets the pins. Oh, that is unfortunate. He was taking so much damage from FU as they command the points.
I believe it's a she, but that's unfortunate.
So unfortunate, in fact, that she switched to Zarya.
That's interesting. Brave PLM also going to the Junkrat here, so they're kind of going to match up. The only differences in these two comps is going to be the Zarya and the D.Va. So the two off tanks are the only differences here.
Another big difference is the ult economy. Just look, Beeflord and Loner already have ults. Quig is 70% to trans. Blue is going to get ult in about 30
goes
seconds.
Down here early along with Cat Trunks, so there's the tank line for each of these teams here. Junkrat's in the battle here, though they're probably just going to pull out and retreat and do another reset. Now I've covered Naptime in last game, and they were absolutely shut out here against Los Muertos. They didn't cap the point a single time. In fact, they never touched the point until it was 99 from the Los Muertos. So they play a very passive game here. So we'll see how that affects them.
Their engagements aren't very clean, and their off tank goes down very fast.
Up though, so maybe there's a chance here for a reset. The blue has a tire here, so we'll see if that can do. Oh, but blue's going to take out.
They have 6 ults. They aren't using ults. They might overcommit.
There's the first.
There's one.
Come in from Cornish. Oh, and
there is
slam.
the shatter.
Huge slam and the D.Va bomb. Not going to get anyone though.
Big plays coming up.
On the point, down he goes. And now it's going to just have to be a stall here. Brave PLM, he's just got to get on the point now. Oh, and didn't get in. And that's going to do it. Furious Unicorn's going to take map 1 here. Ilios, they're going to take Lighthouse. Very quick and easy. Again.
I don't think they needed to use their ults there.
They never used them. Needed to. They always got the pick like very early. They always got the pick on the tanks.
Yeah, that stagger pick is very dangerous, especially on something important like Zarya.
Alright, so this is ruins here. This is a very Widow dominant map. I mean, I always feel it is, and most people say
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Let's see. Quig gonna go onto the Widow here. Deep Inside goes
Oh.
onto the Pharah, but Brave is on the Widow as well. So
5,
let's see how
4,
this goes.
3,
Each team.
2,
Oh, actually,
Now this isn't
correction.
something you see something every day.
round 2.
Fierce
Capture
Unicorns,
the
they are
objective.
running with the double hit scan nap time with just the one, just the Widow. But they do have a Pharah here, so it'll be interesting to see how she does against the double hit scan.
They're really looking to keep Deep Inside in check, even though he hasn't been a factor in most of this game so far.
Now the Pharah set up on the left side here. And it's Naptime
Farah's
going to be
playing.
taking control of the point here. And
They'll be looking to counter engage right now.
yep, Fierce Unicorn's finally going to contest. They won't give it up for free. Canopy going to go down, out of mech here. Oh, and
Both snipers
is-
going uncontested as well.
Yep. That's the first time Naptime has capped. Oh, Brave. What a big pick on blue. Great pick there to start this out. And Naptime, this is their first time capping the point that I've casted
And
them the
that's-
past 2 weeks. Looks like
Alright, we got some poke and prod picks, but outside of that, there's nothing big going on.
Aren't be able to get back in mech here, so he was able to stay alive. They weren't able to get the stagger. Naptime weren't able to. Quig going up against Cat Trunks here. Cat Trunks is going to fall out and get out of mech here. The Diva, oh, here comes the high noon from Loner. Able to take out Cat Trunks there. And so let's see how long Naptime can just stay here on the point. It looks like they're going to lose.
And the
this
Pharah
fight.
goes down. So does Mercy. These engagements are not clean.
No, they really aren't. But we'll see here. It's 41% here, so they were able to get a decent amount of percentage, I would say. And this, let's take a look at this Widow's. Oh, big pick by Brave PLM to start this out. That puts them up already here.
Their burst damage potential is non-existent right now, just because of that pick.
They weren't able to really make anything of that pick. They didn't really move in or anything. Oh, they're gonna res the Reinhardt though. Interesting res. There.
Very dangerous right there.
I didn't feel that
And it
res
goes
was
right back down.
necessary. Oh, and Loner gonna pop ult here. That's a very interesting goal.
Very aggressive, very unexpected.
Might have been
There's
a
no
miss
there.
because he kind of was just staring at a wall before. So I'm gonna ice
Oh, yeah.
like that.
The fat finger always results in interesting.
Brave, another big
Conclusions.
pick here. And nap time. Oh, but he's gonna get picked himself. And there's the ult from Beef Lard. Only got the Mercy, but he charged the Diva instead. Down goes Pharah. And this might just be another reset here. Oh, they're gonna res the Pharah here, although Diva.
There is
gonna go out
res
of mech
number
here.
2.
There's the Rhine ult, but counteracted by the Zen ult here, the Transcendence. And Brave PLM able to pick Quig again, but down goes the Rhine and
There goes the Valk.
yep. That's gonna do it. They're just gonna try and die here. There's one last attack. It's gonna be a staggered attack here from nap time. It's 90 seconds. They're not doing anything. It looks like the Zenyatta just standing there. I don't think they realized that. That's gonna do it.
And this is desperation time right here.
Is he gonna get on? No, just short, about a yard. Fierce Unicorns will take the first map. Ilios here, 1-0. Very, very convincing, I'd say. One-sided.
Play of the game.
Loner gets to play the game here.
Oh yeah, this was to be expected.
What do you think went wrong for Naptime, or like what do you think Fierce Unicorns just did more right than Naptime? I would say.
They were always pushing in after the first pick. And Naptime just kept waltzing back, just tripping over their back foot as they were back walking.
Yep, that's a fair statement, I'd say here. Well, here's a little fact here. Fierce Unicorns, they had not capped a point once on Ilios. This is their first win on Ilios in Owlet here. They went 0 for 2 and 0 for 4 in both those games. And they're going on to Dorado here. They're 1-1 on this map. They've capped it once, or they've won it once, and they've lost once. For the points, they've capped 4, and they've given up 5 though, including well, they didn't get full health. They pushed both twice. We'd Stomp on land. They capped it all the way once against them. So we'll see here. And I casted the nap time. Their last game they played Dorado as well. In that game, that was an interesting one. They got absolutely steamrolled by a Bastion, by an attack Bastion from Los Muertos, and they did not get a single kill on Los Muertos on their attack. We're gonna swap sides here. So
Protect the president on Dorado. That's very rare, considering all the high ground.
yeah, that is very rare. You know, let's see. What do you think? Do you think that Now Time would try that, though? I mean, up against a pretty tough opponent here, so.
They might, but it's not anything to guarantee. They might try it on the first point, but once they get to the second point, they are switching off, if it happens at all.
All right. So, I think they made a sub here. Kuj comes in for Cat Trunks, and I think that's the only sub we have here from this game.
So they're switching out main tanks.
Yep.
They might be running Winston Diva here instead of the Ryan Zarya. Which isn't good because there's no high ground for the dive tanks to dive said people.
It's Yuki. I'm sorry.
So many competitive games I've had in the past week with that exact comp.
Sextuple DPS.
Well, the life of a Reaper one trick does not bode well.
Well, sextuple DPS. In fact, actually, Los Muertos did run that against Nap Time in the final map of Volskaya. They were able to cap it in the end. So, let's see if they actually do that, because it's worked before against Nap Time. We're still waiting here. I guess we'll just say that we're ready to go.
If that's happening, their focus might just be off a bit. 6 DPS is very easy to take care of.
Yep, that is correct. Alright, still waiting here on the I don't know what on the map to start. So
you ready, my man?
I am ready to go. I'm always. Oh shoot! I dropped my cat from my water. I'm always ready to go.
That's a good thing.
Yep. Always gotta be. I gotta be ready. I'm not gonna get any warm up time. I gotta game immediately after this. So.
As long as you got headspace, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And if your aim's off, just play Moira.
It's alright though. I play Junkrat, so no aim required.
You could always play Sniper Junkrat and 2 tap Pharos.
Yeah, I loved doing that. That's pretty fun. Getting a kill on Pharah is always satisfying, especially.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, like other than like the mine jump, I would say.
Sometimes you just gotta rain from above.
Yep.
What do you think we're going to see on Dorado from both teams?
I think we're gonna probably see more. I think since I've seen Cooch play the Junkrat before, and he's been able to get some pretty big tires. I think we'll probably see a Junkrat coming out from Nap Time here, maybe Cooch, or because I think Deep Inside might swap over to the support here. I mean, they kind of all are a little flexible here in all their roles. And it's gonna be Brave on Pharah, it looks like, and Deep Inside on the Hanzo. Very interesting here. Mostly
double projectile, huh?
Very interesting, mostly because, oh, actually, they sub a map? They subbed Yuki in for
Loner.
Yeah, Loner. That's correct. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Sorry, I don't really know Furious Unicorns that well, so I just know he's a good McCree, but I'd have to see the name. But he got subbed out, actually. I forgot to report on that. They might have just
this map isn't very good for McCree, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I love our Cowboy, but some maps you just can't use them well.
Alright, so...
Even though he is getting buffed soon. That's a good thing.
So no hit scan coming in from Furious Unicorns here, so that's going to be interesting how they're going to be able to deal with the Pharah, though. If Yuki
They're going to...
you know, do really well. If Yuki can just take out the Pharah.
Yeah, they have that pseudo hit scan in Hanzo. If he just having that attention on will distract the Pharah.
Right.
And it looks like they're actually going to run Ana here.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Unless
double main support here. Oops.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, so we get started underway here. Blue on the yellow building here. He's probably going to drop down on them here. See if he can get an early pick. Pharah kind of just standing around in the back, probably going to get ready to surprise him. There he is.
There we go.
And able to jump, block off the
drop.
Reinhardt and the Ana. Though they're kind of just going to be able to safely retreat away. So that just causes the rotation to come in early. Blue's still in the back line here. He hasn't really done too much, I don't believe.
They're all giving up that high ground. This is not good.
Blue coming in now. He's probably going to drop in from behind them. He's harassing them. So we can take a look at the main fight. The choke here. Not much is going on. Kind of just poking damage coming in. Looks like Beeflard shield very healthy. Sci-Fan shield very low. And down goes the tanks, or the main tank, the Zen. Here, Yuki. Oh my goodness. Yuki popping off. 3 kills right there.
They're leaving that Hanzo uncontested. This is what happens.
Oh, they are. Blue able to get the pick.
And Hanzo's just walking towards their spawn.
Yep. Yuki, what a job he's done right there. Quick 4 picks right there. And it's a reset here. Brave though, he's gonna go to the Brigida here. Very interesting pick. They're gonna go triple support with Hanzo as their 1 DPS here.
He just gave up a lot of ult charge on Barrage right there, just from that. And right now the ult economy is very heavy at the Furious.
Oh, here comes the ult coming in from behind, gets the Mercy. And the Reinhardt, that's going to be a reset here for nap time here. Not able to get past the bridge.
This isn't even a soft reset, this is turning the console off and on again.
They're not going to be able to rest the Tracer though. Tracer though has a lot of mobility, so she should be able to get back quickly. Yuki already poking here. He's already got, oh correction, that's deep inside already has another ult here. I was reading the thing wrong. Gets set again here. Poking for ult charge here. Cooge is at 92 a Graviton here. They don't have, oh they do have Grav Dragons. There is no defensive ult here. But here comes the bomb. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
4 right
And
there.
Captain
That is
Pod
another reset.
with the pot shot of the game. Someone get this man.
Even so, he's gotta get out here because he does have the dragons. Can't be stalling any longer than he already is. And down he goes again. They have the Grav Dragons here, which very well could win him a team fight, but would it be able to get them past the first point here since they got so far to push?
It's going to be up to Captain Pie to negate, single-handedly negate all of that. And it looks like Kludge is probably going to go for it soon.
He's got to. There's less than a minute here to go in this first point here. Blue able to pick up Brave PLM though. So that's an early pick. That's a good way to start out if you are.
And there it goes.
Oh, there it is. And that should be 3 right there from deep inside. There's Carnaby there. He's just going to run away here. Probably just poke for some extra damage here. Getting healed by Quig. In the back line, it's Blue. Blue contesting the point is the only reason why Naptime haven't been able to push the point any further than past the fountain here. And now, it looks like Furious Unicorn's able to get back onto the point here. They'll be able to put up an actual fight here. There's both support ults coming in. Sci-Fan got ulted. Oh, and there's the dragons coming in. Even fight still. Or correction, they're only down to Diva. Furious Unicorns. There's Beeflar with the ult here. Those time remains. That's going to do it. Fierce Unicorns able to hold them all the way. Not let him get a single point.
Those engagements were not very clean. Again.
Right. Good. Great job by Yuki though. I think Yuki was playing very well there in, especially in the first part, kind of at the bridge. Like that first engagement, I believe he had 4 picks. Then he had the dragons, which was able to cancel out another push, and he got another stagger, which caused the graviton, the grav dragons, to kind of take a little longer and really not let them get to the first point, not even get to the first checkpoint. Correction.
That grab dragon was way overdue, but it was up to Captain Pi to either stop the Zarya or stop the Hanzo, and he was in their back line.
Right.
So that team wipe was on him, unfortunately.
Alright, so it looks like for defense here, nap time, gonna have the Widow. It's gonna be Brave on the Widow here, 7 cents on the Zen. Gooch goes to the Roadhog here, so deep inside will be on the Mei. That's interesting here.
They're looking to control that front line, right? Quick and easily. But
I'm not one for standing around.
It's a very interesting pick here, and looks
it's either
like,
that or he's got. They are attacking, so. Oh wait, they're not.
No, they're going to be defending because this is the second round.
Yeah, you are correct. Now this is something to see.
Looks like it's going to be triple DPS coming in from Furious Unicorns, unless Quig or Blue or Cornish. Nope, it's going to be triple DPS. It's going to be interesting. Let's see how this works out for them here.
They're probably looking to keep Blue in check, but Blue's not on the Tracer anymore.
Nope. Quig coming in from behind them, it looks like. Pooch looking for a pick here. Able to get Blue, but not able to finish him off with the hook. Brave there, contesting on the Widow. He's being contested already by Captain Pi. Yuki jumps up there, and they're going to rotate around here.
They're not trying to contest the little point now.
Alright.
A lot of them were looking behind for that Tracer.
There's the wall coming in there, and this is a split fight going on here. They went on the Reinhardt there. He goes down, but down goes Mei, so it's a good pick there, because now they won't be able to stall. They aren't really contesting the point here. They're kind of just letting this go. Oh, they're able to res the Mei here. Down goes Mercy, however. Let's see, they're very close to it. I would expect Fierce Unicorns to be able to reset here. And Quig, he's got his Tracer ult here. He's 1v1ing, I believe, the Mei. He's kind of in the back line here. Very interesting to see him back there. Is he going to sit? Oh, able to get the Mercy!
And the post bomb!
What a play there, and that's going to let Fierce Unicorn storm in here as soon as that Mei wall goes down.
And he dodged the hog hook, too.
Yuki able to get deep inside as well. B-Flart on Sci-Fan. Quig.
Support number 2.
There's
the whole hog.
Brave PLN is the only one there. That's going to do it. Fierce Unicorns will go up 2-0 here.
And that's all she wrote.
What? Fierce Unicorns, though, very good performance out there. Triple DPS, very interesting composition there, but it worked out for them. What a stick by Quig. I mean, I think that really was a good way to start it out for them. This is the 4K Diva Bomb, I believe. Oh, what a shatter. Able to get the Ryan and the Brigitte. That's classic right there.
Now that is teamwork.
Alright, so believe we'll send it out. Just a quick little break here before we head to the second half. Next up map will be Numbani, and then we'll be heading out to Temple of Anubis. We'll be right back. All right, hello everyone. We're back. It's map 3 here in the matchup between Naptime and Furious Unicorns. Current score: Furious Unicorns are up 2-0 over Naptimes. Currently having the shutout here. 2-0 on Ilios and 1-0 on on Dorado here. So Naptime, they're being absolutely dominated here. What do you think they need to do to just get back into this game?
Right now, they just need to focus. They need to start doing their jobs. The tanks need to start creating space because they're not doing very well. They're getting full-holded everywhere right now, especially on something like Numbani that is notorious for its full hold potential.
All right then. So here's Unicorns here. Well, let's see. They're going to be starting on the attack here. And looks like they're having a somewhat... They might be going quad tank here, but again, or 5 tank, but again, this is in spawn. They're in attack, so they can really just troll us. They can pick whatever. Meanwhile, Naptime, though, they have to make their picks here, and they're running out standard comp. It's going to be the first time they're not running a Pharah here to start out. And
Pharah on this map. Pharah on this map is subpar just because of those sight lines, because there's always that potential of having a widow.
Right, alright. So it'll be Brave on the Hanzo. Cat Chunks came in for Kuj at the halftime break here. We'll swap on over here into the...
and it looks like they're doing full dive.
Yep, it's going to be full dive coming in from Fierce Unicorns here, so we'll see how that goes for these two teams, and we're get started. We're underway once again here. They're gonna be. Looks like they're gonna be pushing into that far left. They're gonna go all the way around left here. Naptime.
Blue's in all by himself.
Switch it up now. They're going down main here. There they are. They're kind of just poking in this little room here. That damage. I'm gonna put down a shield for a second. Blue kind of just down the middle here. Finally,
Big on that on it again.
Went in and down he goes. Gonna die here. They're gonna reset here. Yuki could not get out though.
Too aggressive right there, unfortunately. That's gonna cost them their res for the next 30 seconds.
Yep. Alright, so they lost a minute there at the attack here. And they're still looking to push around on the far left side from the attacker's perspective here. D.Va trying to get the mech back, and especially didn't just jump off there. To be honest, that might have gotten mech faster.
That would have been the best idea.
Yeah. Not too sure.
But it's always fun playing Baby D.Va.
All systems checked out.
A true DPS in its own form.
Right. Alright, so it looks like they're going to have Winston come around, kind of fake that he's going to jump up. And then the rest are going to push down main here. Here's Yuki, Captain Pi. Brave PLM getting an early pick on blue. That's a good way to start out. And Naptime doing a very good job here. They've really woken up since the second half.
That's a big reflect on the fire strike right there. Yuki almost has a blade.
Well, not too many ults coming in here. It's just the blade. Oh, and the nano.
Oh, it's the nano blade.
Nano blade. And here it comes. Actually, there's no nano boost in. Yuki, oh, deep inside gets 2. So even fight here. Up now, down goes the Zed.
2 for 2.
So right now it's even fight 3-3 on the point here. McManus are able to res the Zenyatta here. Down goes the Reinhardt. Sci-Fan. Blue gets rezzed up here. And there's the Graviton there. There's nothing to follow up though. They might have just thrown that one away here.
That might have been a waste.
Yep. Blue
But you got reinforcements coming up in about a second.
The reinforcements coming in. Blue goes down to deep inside here. And they have the spawn advantage here. Furious Unicorns does. Cornish able to get the res onto Blue here. And there's the ult coming in from Sci-Fan.
And they'll take it handily. Yep. What do you think they did wrong there?
Well, I think that, I mean, first I think they just got Dragon Bladed. I think It was a good job by Yuki on the Dragon Blade, to be honest. Got 3 kills right there, able to outweigh the 2 from deep inside's blade, or sorry, high noon, correction. And then they kind of, and I'll tell you what they did wrong. I think they wasted the graviton there. They wasted 2 ults that they could have saved up for probably this. I think they were outnumbered, and there was no way they were going to win it. So
it looks like it's going to be a 5 ult advantage to 2, favoring nap time. Let's see what they're going to do momentarily.
Here, they've been a little hesitant on the ult. Well, here it comes.
There's
the
1.
Diva bomb.
There's 2.
And it's
Bomb
not
does
gonna
not get anything.
There
goes their
Valkyrie here. 2 tanks are the only ones on point here. The DPS, I'm not sure where they are. They're not there, I can tell you that. There's the Rhine charge, or Shatter, able to get the Diva out of the mech, and that's going to be it there. There's the High Noon coming in. Deep inside,
there we
reflected
go.
by Yuki. What a play there. 7 cents takes down Beeflard. Brave, again, on blue. Great job by him. And they're going to retreat, and they're all just going to retreat here. And it's just the supports, Mercy, able to fly back, and there she is. There she goes. Back to the team.
They're starting to pick it up now. Now this is what we wanted to see. We got the Nano Blade up again.
Yep, so let's see. Will
Yuki,
they use
Yuki
it?
looks like he's about to go for it. He's looking for that commitment opportunity.
They only did the Blade last time. They didn't do the Nano. So. Oh, they did the Winston instead. Well, here it goes in the backline. There goes Transcendence now.
And there's his win condition. He can use it right after he's done.
A great good job there. Oh, and it's eaten by Captain Pie. Oh, my goodness. And Yuki gets the free reign on the backline here. Oh, but gets taken out by Deep Inside. Got flashbang there.
Quig already has 55% on the Nano again.
Wow.
That man works quickly.
Corner's able to res blue up here, and it looks like here's Unicorn should be able to cap the second point here. Yep, they will.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
As we transition to the third point, they're going to start holding at the corner.
Yep.
Let's see what's going to happen next.
Well, nap time they're going to have 3 ults here. Well, they're about to have 5. They're about to have 3 up. Nap time will. Fierce Unicorns have about 5 up here. Blue, he's probably looking for the stick on the Zenyatta or somebody. Here comes the Diva bomb. There's nowhere to hide, and it's able to pick up the 2 supports. Deep inside,
and there goes Deep Inside.
And a clean team wipe here. Although, actually, not team wipe, but now it's a team. Clean team wipe coming in from Fierce Unicorns. They used quite a few ults, though, in that engagement. And nap time is going to give them a little bit of ground up here.
And there goes the spawn camp from Beeflard.
Yep. Here they come now. It's stall time coming in from nap time now. Here's the ult coming in to zone the point. Deep inside going to go down. And it's kind of just a scrum here on the point here. Nap time always
Brave
making
goes
sure to
down
have
too.
a body on the point here. So with the Nano the Winston here, so you can just get a little more survivability here. Try and keep fighting this here. And that's going to do it. Oh, no, correction. They're able to just get back on the point just in time here. Swap to the Doom Fist. It's just the Doom Fist. He jumped off the point just a little long. And well, that's going to do it. A slow start coming out from Fierce Unicorns, or more a fight given to them on the first point by nap time. But they're able to pull through here.
They were able to readjust. That's probably the first time we've seen it this game from nap time. What do you think is going to happen on the second point?
Well, I think it's going to be right now nap time look like they've got some fight in them, and they were able to, take it down to a minute 5 here. The way they've been playing though, their non-aggressive style, or their more passive style, I guess I would say, it's not doing them too many favors here. So I think they'll be able to cap the first point maybe, but not the last. But I don't believe that they'll be able to cap it all the way on. Don't mean to be mean to nap time, but I mean Fierce Unicorns are just better side.
You can always hope. It's do or die time for them as well, because this is the map that matters the most.
Right. This is the one that could very well start the reverse sweep here. So let's see how this one will turn out here.
It looks like Naptime's going to stick with that Reinhardt as well.
Yep.
What do you think of that?
I think it's interesting, although from what I've seen from Naptime, they aren't the best at dive comp, so I think especially for them, it's better to just be more, it's better to play what you're best at, especially here. Maybe on the 4th map you can try new stuff, and deep inside, getting an early pick on Yuki, although I think it's going to get rezzed up here. It will
That
be
is
rezzed
huge.
up.
That would have been huge. Instead of losing their highest burst to damage potential,
Yep,
they just lose their res.
Yep. Blue kind of in the
Which
back
from the
line
looks of this fight?
Sci-Fan right here. And they're kind of all stationed up on the top left. It's just 2. Deep inside, another pick here, although it looks like it might be rezzed up here. The corner side, I don't believe, has res. Catchunk's able to get the D.Va out of mech. Blue finally takes out the Pharah here that's been terrorizing them. Sci-Fan gets Mercy, though. It's just Blue on the point here as the Tracer. Brave. Good pick on Quig. And he was going for Yuki, and he's able to get Yuki here. It's just the D.Va on the point. That's all it is. And Naptime are going to be able to, should be able to cap the first point here. Although they're not going to, Fierce Unicorns are going to commit into this. Down goes the Orisa and the Mercy. So this should give Naptime a little more cart time. Should allow them to get further.
Objective lost.
If I was Beeflard, I would switch to Winston right now. And he switches to Reinhardt now. That's interesting.
Now show them.
Not the best pick on this map, but
Yeah.
who knows? And the card's going to move fairly slowly with just the Zenyatta on the card.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Alright, so Zen just going to stay on the cart here, and it looks like Naptime's going to push up pretty far in. They're going to play some actual aggressive play style here, though. Backing out of it a little early here. They're not sure where the DPS are. Oh, correction, there's Pharah right there. Feels like they're fighting 5v6. They're able to fight. They're able to push it pretty far. Here's Brave now, able to pick up Yuki. Another great pick there by Brave. He's really showing he's a premier Widow. Blue contesting the cart, though. Deep inside. Able to pick up the Mercy. 7th Sense goes down, though, on the cart. And this causes a lot of nap time to devote jumping back onto the cart.
The calm before the storm. There goes Valkyrie.
Alright, well, here we go again. Beeflar pushed out the way. There's the Pharah ult here.
That's
Able
one.
to pick up 1, and that's it. And down goes deep inside here. They're able to push
That
the
trade
cart.
was not worth it, really. Their biggest boon of damage for a tank. This is not the trade I would have gone with if I was playing Pharah.
Well, Blue is contesting the cart pretty well here. I'm surprised that Fierce Unicorns aren't pushing in on this. Well, now D.Va's got mech. I'm sure they're going to push in, and here it comes. Here they come. Pushing in now. And here comes the D.Va bomb here. Able to pick up the Widow, and that'll be it, though. They're gonna commit to this fight. Oh, deep inside. Big pick on Blue early. Take a look here. Sci-Fan. There's the huge slam coming in.
Huge slam right there.
Oh, he was kind of standing still there.
But
Oh, and it's blocked there. Beeflard, he's a little low there. Sci-Fan is as well here. There it is. Even trade, both grinds go down. Yuki able to clean it up, though. It's just the 2 supports. They res the Reinhardt. Interesting res there, I believe. Especially since they're going to have to reset anyway. Brave, though, able to get Yuki, though. Brave has done a very good job here on this Widow. That's what I believe.
oh yeah, keeping the pinpoint DPS in check is one of the biggest concerns for this team, and he is doing a very good job at it so far.
So they're already
As the
coming
Widow
into
pops
this fight.
sights.
They're up 1 already. Oh, no, actually, correction. McCree got rezzed up. McCree coming around the back, and so is Blue. Blue has done a great job as well. For
And there goes Barrage.
Well,
and he
able
lives
to
through
pick
it.
up 1. Well, it's even fight still here. There, down goes blue now, finally. There's the ult coming in from nap time. Oh, and there's another D.Va bomb. Here, this one comes in. Oh, gets
Picks up the Mercy. That's good.
That is big right there. I think this might be another reset here. Looks like they do not have the advantage here. Oh no, they're able to cap it actually. They C9 the point a little bit. Very surprising.
They still have 3 minutes. This is more than winnable for nap time.
Oh yes. Oh, they got 3 minutes here just to get to the last checkpoint here. Let's see, will Fierce Unicorns able to get a good hold? Or will they have to stop here? 7th Sense gets rezzed up here after being killed by the McCree. Blue's on the top here. They don't have they haven't really been able to get the Pharah too much. Fierce Unicorns haven't been able to.
Yeah, they don't have Yuki being sicked on them.
Right.
We have Yuki just pointing and clicking on everyone except the Pharah.
Yep, well, oh, there's the charge in. I think Saifan's going to go down to
I
that.
knew. That's
oh,
4.
a huge ult coming in from Yuki. What? Wow, what a play there. It all started because the Reinhardt charged out of position, and he put himself very far out, not close to the point, and Yuki able to take advantage of that. Picks up everything.
Remember what I said about their tank play not being the best? Now that's the most optimal punish for it.
Alright, so here we go. We get started once again. Brave goes down to blue this time, so Fierce Unicorns finally picking up first picks here in these engagements. Take a look here at the fight that's going on here. Yuki able to get the Rhine. Oh, and what a play there.
Ooh, hello.
McCree with the flashbang, able to stun the Rhine, although Beeflar a little out of position. Oh, and deep inside, ults the back line, gets
That's
2.
2. He lives through it.
And make that 3 almost. Gets the D.Va out of mech. Cornish gets the pick there deep inside. Gets the pick there as well. Deep inside coming in here. 1 minute 20 left here in this push here from nap time here. They are looking to send this to extra time.
And Blue's going to go out. He is going to contest that Widow.
Well, here it comes now. Here's the D.Va bomb. Can this be
There goes
big?
bomb.
It looks like it will be, and it is big.
Ooh, hello.
It's 3 right there. We're down to
Big
60
plays
seconds.
in this game today. Or
And now it's just going
in
to
some
be
place of the world tonight.
big plays coming in from Divas. Oh, blue. Wow. Barely any health. Almost got 1v1 by the Mercy, but able to escape. Brave swaps to the Doomfist here, so it signals that they gotta transition into the stall comp here.
They gotta get to the point. They gotta get to it now.
Yep. Alright, so here we go. Saifan goes down quickly there. And here they come now. Saifan pushing up. Oh, and there's the oh, what a play there.
It's all
And
because of that.
Wow. Picking up 2.
Because of that flashbang right there.
Yep, what a play there. And that's going to do it.
And that's how you completely deny a push.
And that's
Furious may as well emote because this is a 1 game for them.
And
Furious
Furious
FU
Unicorns
went.
able to
is
go to
now-
7-4 now.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Well, they're gonna go to 7-4 now, and nap time. Got to go back to the drawing board. 3-7, or correction, 3-8. Make that. But
We still got 1 more game,
we
correct?
still have one more map. It's just to determine the map differential. So yeah, that's very interesting. The nap time, should be able to pick themselves up. They showed a lot of fight here, especially in this last map. They almost pushed it all the way. They got a easier opponent in Lotus, and for Furious Unicorns, right now their goal, just finish out strong.
Yeah.
All right, so
It was a slow start, but eventually they started picking up the pace, but Furious just stopped them in their tracks.
Yep.
They knew what was coming, and they countered accordingly.
All right, so we're gonna have to swap this over into Direbird because I have to head to my match right now. So Direbird's gonna come in. You should be able to come into the booth here.
Cool.
All right. So. All right. So we're just gonna swap things up here. I'll set this to host Direbird's game, but just a quick reminder here. Don't forget, these are the upcoming games here. They probably started just a little bit ago, but my game started. It's about to start soon here. And then of course the 9:30 game banned, by the way, Top Ramen. My game, it's on twitch.tv/Luna Gameplays. It'll be Manta Tail casting that game along with I believe it's War and Peace will be calling that game as well after this game. So so we're just gonna sub them out here. We're just waiting on Direbird.
I'm already here. I'm ready
Oh,
to move.
all right, awesome.
Awesome.
So I'll just end the stream then, and I'll just set it to host you afterwards. All right.
Sounds good.
All right then. Thanks for
Oh,
filling
yeah.
in. But all right. Best of luck. It's just one map to go. It's Volskaya or Decrention, Temple of Anubis. Is
Temple
gonna
of
be up
D-Rank.
next. Temple of D rank.
As the commoners call it.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, thanks for
Thanks for
watching
covering
on
it so
my
far,
stream.
Commander.
I'll be switching it over. Oh, do I need to invite you? Or
No, I'm in the game.
oh,
I'm in
okay.
the
You said it.
lobby.
Okay.
All right.
I started my stream, so if people are watching CommanderHuy right now, you can go over to Twitch TV/Direboy, and we'll pick up the last map.
Yep.
Alright.
I'll set mine to host you. All right. Once that's over.
Sounds good.
Thank you for hosting, and good luck in your game.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Best
Thank
of
you for
luck to you
casting.
guys.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.